know, I break out the camera. Remy and Kobe were just playing like crazy. They did that yesterday. They're just having a great time playing, Kobe and Remy. Break out the camera, and then they stop. Hey, Kobe. Hey, Kobe. Got one licking my ears back here behind me. Hey, Kobe. Oh, yeah. Hey, Nash. Nash is playing with the two of them, but it's fun to see Kobe and Remy play. I got Ozzy put away. You may hear a little whining over behind me. You saw the end of the last video. I haven't watched the last video, but like I said, I'll post them. I mean, these are uncut, unedited. You will get to see exactly what goes on. Obviously, I can't sit here and videotape every single moment of the day, but if I'm shooting, as long as I can keep everyone safe, I will show you as I discipline or as I do whatever I need to do. But once I watch that video, I'll comment on what I think went wrong. You guys can see it, and just, I shouldn't say what went wrong. It's just what dogs do. That's what dogs do. They'll test the boundaries and try to work with, work it. And it's like me, I gotta be smart enough to outsmart them. So one of the ways of outsmarting them is always being the alpha. So I put Bonnie down already. Bonnie was being feeling really good here, feeling like this is Bonnie's home, which it is Bonnie's home, her second home. But she's got to remember I'm the boss. So she was getting in, trying to dominate some of the dogs. So I had to drop her to the ground, and she wanted to be, no, I'm not gonna lay here. I'm not gonna lay here. I'm not gonna lay here. And it took about 45 seconds to get her to lay there, and finally she did. She got up. She went right back to playing. No big deal, but it's my way of making sure that they know who the boss is. And our bird dog over here, Scout. Scout's been looking at the birds like crazy. A crow was walking on the other side, and Scout had his eye on that. Hey, Remy, you trying to jump up? That's what I wish I could do, is sleep in the sunshine right now. We were out here last night till about 7:30 last night. Got up again this morning, 5:30. Hey, you found me a piece of bark. Thank you. Thank you. Oh boy, that's so nice of you. Okay. Now that's some bark, folks. Here, compared to my hand, that's a piece of bark. Yeah. They find me things like this, and I get to put them in the fire pit. Oh yeah. Keep the hot coals going to when I want to get the fire going again. So I move all the hot coals up to one side, and then we get a little bit of a wind. Kind of blows, makes a little tornado effect in there, and kind of takes the ash and takes some of the dead ash right out of here, and it keeps everything else. So I don't have to, go dump as much ash as I have to. I got enough ash around here. All right. Well, I gotta say, Kobe sure has warmed up to me this year. Last couple of visits, Kobe was a little more standoffish, but this is working out really nicely. I mentioned before there are two personalities, Mike and Ozzy. It's funny, they both have this real abrasive personality, and the two of them, they get along great. They'll be over there playing with each other and fighting with each other and trying to dominate each other. I did say fighting with each other, but dominating, fighting to be the top dog, I guess you could say. It's not a fight like you think of a fight. There's Lulu sleeping. Dakota sleeping. All right. Well, we got 20 dogs here. And look how empty the yard looks. Got as many as 40 in this yard. I think we had like 32 during Thanksgiving. Oh, there's a piece of bark. Hey, I got a Christmas card today from a customer of mine, Bart. Bart was with us in, geez, I want to say 2009. Bart had to go in quarantine because his owners were going to Japan, and they were in Japan during the well, when the nuclear power plant there, the big earthquake they had over there and all the problems. I called them up, or actually emailed them, and they were safe. But Bart was quarantined before he could go to Japan, and I took him to the vet office so the vet could do the final check, and then the vet in I think it was Culver City area took him to the airport. I gotta admit, that was one of the first times I'm like, gee, I'm caring for a dog, and then I'm sending it off in an airplane to Japan, and sheds a few tears when I say goodbye to Bart then. But just got a Christmas card. They are back from Japan. They are living in New York. Bart's with his family still, and 16 plus years for the dog. I'm gonna have to show you a picture of the dog. That is a lot of years for that size of a dog. But what a great loving dog and a great loving family to have that doggy and take him with them to Japan and then all the way back to New York now. Anyhow, yeah, some people say, you're so hard, Paul. You're so hard. Farmer Paul is mean to the dogs. He has all these rules, limits, and boundaries. I do it for a reason. I do it so I can watch them play like this and run around and have a good time. And I guess you can equate it to a parent, you know, having rules for the kids. You let the kids run amok and you know what you get. So I let these dogs run amok, you darn well know what you would get. So it takes a special personality to be able to let the dogs be dogs, yet give them rules, limits, and boundaries. Yeah. We'll kind of end on this. Country Oaks Bed and Biscuit Inn. It is peaceful today. This many dogs, and I can say that. Farmer Paul signing off.